Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hello,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a Muslim?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So why is the title Why Islam?
Yeah, so here, what I try to do is explore different reasons for accepting Islam. And sorry, I tend to do this as I'm doing busy work. As a teacher, what I try to do is I prep, and then at the same time I do this where I talk about Islam. Sometimes it ventures into politics, other times it ventures into philosophy. But sometimes, so, depending on maybe I guess what your interests are, what you want to talk about, whether it's you or other people who end up coming up, we get into different topics. Because I think there are many different reasons for why one ought to become a Muslim. And yeah,
Okay, that's understandable.
are you Muslim?
No, I am a atheist.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean, so I think the question wouldn't really be more so why Islam for you, but why God? Why believe in God?
Why believe in God or why not believe in God?
Well, I think
Because I told you I'm an atheist.
right. I think for me, right, the question you'd probably ask me is why believe in
I
God.
see what you're trying to say. Yeah, so that will be a question, or I'll say like, and that's not really one of the questions I will ask. I will probably say like, what is one of the most persuasive evidence that I wouldn't say forced, but convinced you to believe that Islam is the truth and every other religion is not.
Okay, yeah. So that for so to be quite frank, for me, I was born Muslim, and I think that it plays a large role in why I am Muslim. I was born Muslim and came up in a Muslim household, so I think that's a large part of it. But then I guess as terms as like in regards to like rational reasons, for me, what distinguishes Islam from other religions is its philosophy, its theology, and that is all really encapsulated in the Quran. It's holy scripture. So I think the Quran is in itself distinct for many different reasons, several different reasons. I'll give you one very small example that I often ask Christians, assuming them to be on the right path. So if I were to assume Christianity is the truth, and there are many reasons to assume that, considering, it's one of the world's biggest, largest religion. It's a major religion. Historically, it has had a lot of force behind it. Why I think so. What I think makes the Quran distinct, and again, what I often ask Christians is, if Christianity is true, why would God allow its scripture, its holy scripture, to be changed, corrupted, edited over time, whatever you want to call it? I don't get bogged. I don't want to get bogged down on, because I know that's disputable. Christians tend to want to dispute that, but whatever it is, it's been changed. It's not been preserved. And that could be fine. I mean, who's to say that that is a necessary condition for a kind of divine transcendence? But on the other hand, in Islam, what you do have, and here again, under this assumption, Islam is a false religion. Islam, you can call it a demonic religion, demonically inspired, or something like that. And that would be the best. That would be their best argument, I think. For Islam, their holy scripture is a scripture that is preserved, that has been preserved, which is kind of difficult to do for any text. So I think that's just one example. But like I said, I think there are many other examples which highlights its distinctiveness over other world religions.
Okay, I could get that. That's understandable.
Yeah, I think also in terms of morality, that's another thing that I would say is pretty distinct, and I would say it's pretty counter. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm just watching this show, this cartoon with my kids, and I think I see niqabis, which is strange for a cartoon.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, yeah, go
In
ahead.
Islam, are you prescribed before you believe in the book and Quran? Do you have to believe? Pre-subscribe to believe in angels?
You said before believing in the Quran, can you believe in
Do you have
angels?
to believe in? Are you pre-subscribed to believe in angels in order to believe in the Quran? Do you have to believe in angels?
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, it's a pillar of faith.
So, what age did you come to the conclusion that angels is real? Did your parents tell you this, or like did it just automatically just come?
Yeah, I would say no. It's like your family tells you. I can't recall who was the first who told me. I can't recall if it was like a Sunday school teacher or my mom. But yeah, at some point someone at some point told me, and I believed it in them since then.
It's kind of confusing to me because it sounds like a fairy tale. How something that has no evidence to be proven to this day, um, pre-subscribes to believing. So, I just want to ask you a question: are you going to tell your kids angels are real in order for them to follow the Quran?
Yeah, so I think so on the
Can
one on the
I can yeah.
on
Can
the
I
one.
maybe answer?
Yeah, give me a second, and then I'll hear where we can see what Muhammad has to say as well, since he's just joined us. I think on the one hand, I think that's how human beings acquire beliefs. I don't think they really acquire it based on like I think a lot of the beliefs that we have, much of it is based on like testimony, based on things that we get from other people versus things that we acquire directly. So that's the first thing, insofar as like how we human beings are. But then another thing, in terms epistemically, I don't think one is epistemically required to go out there and assess the evidence. So yeah, in fact, I would say children end up believing in a lot of things. I mean, many things are obviously like false or myths. Sorry, go ahead, Mohammed. Give me a second. But go ahead, Mohammed. You wanted to share your piece as well?
Good answer, Dawood.